going on, guys? It's Wolfie here, and welcome back to my Leverkusen save on FM15. This is episode 3, and it's the Rhein derby today against Köln FC or FC Köln, whichever one you prefer. It's nice to find out a bit of the history of the club that you are not really familiar with. The history of the club. You're familiar with the club, but not the history. I keep saying history, so I'm going to move on. But anyway, as you can see, our other rivals here. Our main one is Köln, which is a local rival. Gladbach is another local rival as well, and Bayern is our competitive rival. So those are all the rivals that you can expect to probably see games against in this season. Maybe not next season, but in this season, just to see how we are doing. In terms of the Champions League, we have been drawn against Anderlecht, CSK Moscow and Benfica, and we are leading away with 7 points. Anderlecht are second with 4 points. Moscow are third, shockingly, with 3 points, and Benfica are just getting battered around in this group. You can see here, if you want to pause the video and check out some of the other groups that teams are in, any team you support or anything like that. I think the hardest group is Group H. Frickin' hell. Liverpool, Real Madrid, Schalke and Roma. Jeez. Then you've got another hard group here, which is Atletico, City, Galatasaray and Monaco. Flipping hell, mate. Barcelona and Juventus, your Champions League finalists, are facing off in the group, so they won't be. So you already see that clash here, but by Barcelona leading the way there. Anyway, that's not the point. In terms of the Bundesliga, we are sitting third on the table with 18 points with a goal difference of 13. Bayern are having a terrible season with 14 points so far in this league after 8 games. Augsburg are 5th, Wolfsburg are 6th, and that completes your European. That's where the European qualification thing stops. Schalke are 7th. Köln having a great season. Gladbach having a terrible season. You've got Dortmund, who are 2nd, which is good for them. And you've got Frankfurt, shockingly, who are 1st with 21 points. That felt weird to say. One thing I'd like to mention is that Klopp did not eventually go to the Premier League. He stayed in Germany and took over Hanover in this wonderkids database, which is quite interesting for me. Wouldn't expect him to go to a team like Hanover, but maybe he can turn them from a mid-table side to a top 4 side. I think he will. I think he's got the ability to. So yeah. In terms of schedules and stuff, we've had a very, very, very good start to the season. I'm just gonna skim through them quite quickly. We beat Rhein in our German Cup first round. We beat them 3-1. Iago Aspas and Robbie Cruz on the score sheet. We were then at home to Standard and we won 4-0 at the Bayer Arena. Bellarabi, Kiesling and Chanaloglu on the score sheet. We then had our first Bundesliga game against Mainz at home. We won 3-0, Kiesling and Chanaloglu on the score sheet again. We then went away to Standard and we won 2-1, Toprak and Otsunali on the score sheet in that game for us. We then had our second Bundesliga game. We lost 3-2 against Schalke. Maximilian Meyer completely bullied my defense. Maxine Chop-Hu-Moting scored as well. Song Hyun-Min scored 2 goals for us in that game. Good performance by him, although it was outclassed by Maximilian Meyer's performance in that game. We then went away to Augsburg and won 2-0. Kiesling and Chanaloglu on the score sheet again. Get used to those names because they're going to pop up quite a bit. We then had our first Champions League group stage game against CSK Moscow and we drew 2-2. Very tense game, entertaining all around. Brandit had a very, very brilliant game in that game, so it was nice for him to get on the score sheet as well in that game, along with Castro. We then were at home to Frankfurt and won 3-1. Paul Gianpolo scored his 2 goals in his debut for us. So did Ramalho. He scored as well on his debut, which is quite nice. Bit of confidence for both young players in that game. We then lost to Klopp. We lost 3-1. Leon Andriessen and Jasolu scored for them. Iago Aspas was our only goal scorer in that game. We were at home to Hoffenheim. We won 4-1. A game I was expecting to come up with a draw with. Don't know why, but with the likes of Volland and I forgot his Roberto Firmini or whatever his name is. I forgot to say his name. But yeah, them two. They're very talented players. A good tag team. But they didn't really do anything in this game. And Kiesling completely dominated, along with Chanaloglu again. Both of them just freaking tag team they are. We then beat Benfica away 3-2. Very tense game, but we pulled out in the end. Chanaloglu with a brilliant free kick in that game. Song Hyun-Min scoring 2 goals. Again, wanted by Arsenal. It's going to be very hard to keep a hold of him in January should there be transfers allowed. I'm not really sure what happens when you start with disabled first transfer window. I'm not sure if it's just the first one or it's the first season. But anyway, we then went away to Wolfsburg and we won 2-0. A game I was expecting to lose actually, but Chanalogi on the score sheet again and top rack with a brilliant performance. Both players actually went on holiday for 2 weeks because of fitness reasons. They're playing brilliantly, and they're going to get tired especially with a lot of fixtures. We're in all competitions, so it's going to be very tough on the squad. We then beat Paderborn at home 4-0. Rolfes scored 2 goals. Rhein scored a goal as well, and Paul Jean Polo also on the score sheet again. That's 4 goals in 2 games for him. Brilliant performance by that young lad. And our recent result was against Anderlecht, and we won 4-0 at home in our 3rd Champions League group stage game. Chanalogi scored 2 goals, one with a brilliant finish and a penalty as well. Kiesling and Jovic scored an own goal, so that was good for us. Today's game is against FC Köln, as I mentioned, and we are away in this game, so hopefully we can pick up some points. I've already selected the team, so I'm just going to show you that team when we get to the screen that shows you the team. So yeah, we're going with Kiesling up front, Song Heung-min on the left, Bellarabi on the right, Chanalogi behind Kiesling, Bender and Rolfes in midfield, Wendell on the left, Hilbert on the right, and Romalo and Walashid sharing the defense in the middle here, and Leno in goal. Not my usual starts, but maybe I shouldn't, but I'm treating, I don't know, I think we're better than Köln, so I'm expecting us to get a better result, or get a result from this game. I'm going to tell the team that I want them to do it for the fans. And yeah, I'll be back. 1 second. Doors knocking. Went downstairs. No one was there. So, whatever. Not really bothering. Watched. Don't know half of these players, so this is going to be a very funny game. Brecco. Well, I don't know any of their players. Osako, Voch, Leno, Reese! We are 1-0 down against our rivals Köln. This cannot be good. That was a bit of a crap goal, if I'm honest. Not in the sense of the finish or anything like that, but just how it built up. Like it was just random. And what is going on here? Can we do something, please? Hang on a minute. And Watchid, Sveto, something, Jack. And we are 2-0 down against our rivals. And it's not good. It's just not what you want. Right. Do you know what? We're going to play at their game. We're going to go counter-attacking football. We are going to play at their game. I can't believe we're 2-0 down against FC Köln. Maybe I have underestimated them, but to be fair to them, they are having a fantastic season. But so are we. So this game shouldn't be the way it is at this stage so early on. It's a bit shocking, actually. Brecco, Reese. We haven't had one highlight. I'm getting FM'd. That's what it is. Sveto, Romalo, Reese, he's going to bang this off the crossbar. Oh my goodness, we are getting completely dominated. What is going on here? Complete domination, this is. Nah, I'm not liking this. Alright, do you know what? I'm going to change this to match stats to see what's going on. Alright, so we've had 8 shots. They've had, yeah, this is just aggressive. They just need to sort themselves out. That's ridiculous. Can't be doing that in the first half. Like 2-0 down to our rivals. Don't like that. Sveto is completely having a freaking walk in the park in this game, playing like we're some, well, that, as they say, is that. I think that's game done. There's no point. I just think that's game done. That's terrible performance by the lads. Absolutely terrible. We are getting completely... Did you just see that? Alright, we're making a substitution. Kiesling is having a terrible game. Iago Aspas is pissed off. Right, everything's just falling tits off. We're going to put you on. Chanaloglu is not even having a good game. So this is just... It's just all going tits off, innit? It just is. Defense, the whole team is just playing bad. Just what shit. We can put Reinhardt's on. Not even the point giving them tea talk. It's just embarrassing. Just is. 3-0 loss to a rival that is smaller than us. Not no offense to Colton fans, but you guys know that already. Walking into a game against Leverkusen, you would not expect to win, but you would if you're a loyal fan. But whatever. Look, we're just who are we passing to? Where was your eyesight looking at? Like where? How? Who? What? Freaking dirt. Like dirt's not gonna get us a goal. Brandit would, but dirt wouldn't. Bender, Roll Fez, Bellarabi. He could take he doesn't take a shot. He gets tackled. Sveto picks up the ball. Brilliant game for him. Just ripped us apart. Sveto definitely is my man of the match player because he's just whips in the cross. Watch this. Why am I saying as if I wanted them to score? Do you know what? Actually, we deserve to lose because we're actually playing horrible in this game. We're absolutely getting outclassed by a smaller team. And look at that. Osako Zola. Just says it all, innit? Just sums up this performance, doesn't it? 4-0 against Cologne. We're getting battered in possession, but apparently we're having more shots and on target than they are. So, sorry, I looked away from my phone, mic, to look at my phone for a second. But yeah, that's game done. Actually pissed off because that was just horrible. If they score, if they hang on, if they really bad game, absolutely. They need to understand that was just pathetic. Oh gosh. Anyway, with that being said, that result drops us, or doesn't really drop us anywhere. It leaves us in third, but that pushes Cologne right behind our tail in fourth position. So our rivals are below us, which is not good. Werder Bremen have moved up to fifth. Dortmund have moved up to first, and Frankfurt have moved down to second. I don't want to keep losing and stuff like that because I want to try and keep up with these two because I got a feeling with them having such fantastic seasons that they're going to really, do a Bayern Munich and just completely Usain Bolt at the table and just push on and leave us all down here. I want to keep up with these two teams, but with football like that and performances like that against a team like Cologne, it's not going to happen. Bayern Munich not having a good season, as I mentioned, and Mönchengladbach not having a good season, two of our other rivals in this league. So hopefully we can pick up wins in those games. Our next game will probably be, I have no idea, but whenever I do come back, you'll see. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, be sure to leave us a like, and I will see you next time. Terrible performance. Now I'm gonna go cry on a pillow. Peace.